Hello everyone and welcome to the Talos Principle. This is the Gehenna, Road to Gehenna DLC. Thank you for joining me today. So we have one puzzle left here. I was a little bit confused in the last episode because I was thinking that all of these little puzzles that I could see on the signposts were available puzzles, but I realised that these ones here were, with the pointy edges, they just pointed the way to it, to where the puzzles are, and the other ones were actually how many puzzles there are to go. So we've got one left in this area, and it's in that direction. So we're going to run off and get started. Now, I would admit to you that I recorded this entire first puzzle without plugging in my microphone. So I'm having to do kind of a post-puzzle commentary on this one. So this is going to be a bit of a disaster, a bit of a live commentary as I watch myself redo this puzzle. I've kind of edited it out to kind of give you the puzzle. Yeah, we're going to try and see if we can get through this. Anyway, so this is the puzzle that we're going to do today. We have one left to go, and in we go. Double purple barrier here, and it's called Haircut. So we have a connector here, and I'll have a little run around to see what kind of things we're up against. And we have a second connector in the middle, connected to a red power source all the way at the top there. And that comes down. It's currently blocking the power to the red thing there. Surrounded by fans, which is very interesting. And each fan has a blue power connection to it. So initially I think that the blue will power the fans, but we discover later on that that's not actually the case. The blue power source is there. So yeah, we've got a blue power source, a red power source, and two connectors. We also know that there is a gate here, so we need some keys to get through. That's the switch, and that is where it will unlock the gate to rescue our robot friend inside there. So yeah, so I basically spend this time running around, having a little look around. So we're going to grab the connector, and the only thing I can really think to do is to connect the blue fans. There's not really much else that you can do at this point. Just connect the blue power source. And I think that from this angle I can kind of get three connected at one time. So I just check one to see what happens. I realise that it doesn't actually power this fan, and that's when I noticed the wires lead up to a fan on the second level. And then I assume that the red in the centre probably powers all the fans in here. So I take the connector out of the way, check it out. Yes, it does. It does power all the connections. And that's when I noticed that's where the keys are. So I need to somehow blow myself up to the top there to get those keys. So if I stand on those fans, just kind of experimenting here, I realise that's how I get up to the next levels, by standing there. So that gets me up to the top level. There's nothing up here, and no kind of extra connectors or anything, and the keys are still out of reach. So I realise there must be some other way of getting a little bit higher up. So I do have a bit of a run around, look around to see whether there's any kind of other connections, anything that wasn't hidden there, and I'm trying to think about how I get those keys. So I try this again, and I realise I can get up to the second level, and I discover all the fans at the top there. So each one of these is what's powered by the blue connections down at the bottom there, and that's how I can get up to higher levels. So I'm going to start experimenting with connecting up everything around here. The other thing I think of, I've got two connectors. Let's just power everything that I can, because what else is there to do? So I kind of think that one connector can power the three over that side, and then this one can power the three on this side. It's just a case of getting the right angle to try and get it all done. It takes a little bit of fiddling about, trying to get the right kind of place to get things connected. I'm not having much luck. So I kind of give up and think, okay, well, what about if I go up to the next level? I can connect it from up here and get the right angle. So I think maybe that's what I need to do. I need to kind of somehow get the connectors up to the higher levels, and gradually get them all the way up to the top to somehow be able to activate things to be able to get those keys. And so I'm thinking, okay, that doesn't get me high enough to get those keys. How do I get higher? So yeah, this is when I noticed that actually if I stand here and block this red thing, that actually adjusts the level of the platform at the top. So then I unblock it, and when it activates, it actually raises. Now at this point I'm not sure whether it raises or lowers the keys. I can't quite tell from where I am, but at least I now know that I need to get up on top of that platform, let it activate while I'm on top of the platform, so it raises me up high enough to get those keys. So now it's just a case of figuring out how do I do that from the top here. How do I activate the platform? How do I get on top of that platform and then activate it? So I must have to bring these connectors up higher, up to the top levels, to be able to do something here. So I'm now going to sort of struggle for a bit to kind of think about how do I do that. So at this point, I think well, okay, I need to connect the blue here. I believe if I can actually use the beam to deactivate that platform. I think, okay, that must be how I do it. So I can actually use these things. I realise that I can't get up now because the hole is gone. So I need to somehow deactivate it and then get up there quickly. So it's quite a complex puzzle. And I'm thinking it must be timing. I need to do it quickly, and yes, it is. So I jump on that fan straight away. It gets me up. That's when I realise that the keys do not lower and raise. I have to get this platform to be activated while I'm up here to then raise up, and then I'll be able to get the keys. So I'm thinking, right, well, how do I do that? So I realised that if I bring the connector all the way up to the top here and connect up to that blue one, it should, even though it's kind of blocked by the fan there, that is how it's done. I realised that it does work. It blocks the connection and deactivates it. Unfortunately, it squashes the thing down. But if I grabbed it quick enough, like I did there, it's all about timing. I know I did that a few times without it working. You have to grab it to bring it up and then still have the connector. I was able to get the keys there. And that was pretty much what it was. Now that made it look very simple, but I did spend quite some time trying to figure that out. And we free, that's Mac, so we have freed Mac, and we now have access to the computer, so we watch him go away. This is about the time when I actually realised that my microphone wasn't plugged in, so we're going to show the threads and activate the computer. And this is the point where I realise my microphone wasn't plugged in, so I plug it in and you'll get the live commentary for the rest of the video. So I've just realised I've just recorded that entire puzzle without my microphone plugged in. That's kind of unfortunate. Never mind. Let us read the computer and I'll sort that out in edit. Okay. The Adventures of Jefferson Goldblum in the Ninth Dimension, episode 127. Mac. Hey folks, another episode. This is who we just rescued. I can't stop writing. We're heading for a major turning point. Oh, I've just released him. He's not going to do any more writing now. It seems to be one of the most personal episodes you've written so far. JD's speech is a bit sudden, but it gives the character a new level of complexity. Kaiju. Oh no, not the Solvatronic Super Thruster. Even the Wizard of Crime thought it was immoral to use that. What is Dr. Elion thinking? Knave. I hope they make it back. Frankenstein. Heavy on plot, but not much characterization. Does potentially take the series in an interesting direction. 5 out of 10. Does he give everything 5 out of 10? I don't remember now. Sam. Enjoyment equals true. Mr. Mosper. I'm glad they resolved this without violence. I always believed the Dinosaurians would be civilized people. Mac. Just after I posted this, Uriel freed me. Oh, okay. I don't know what to say. Lamb. Your stories are an important part of this community, Mac. Uriel can't change that. So they're going to be a bit unhappy about his stories not... Well, if he's free, he might not write anymore. But let's see what he wrote. The Adventures of Jefferson Goldblum in Human World, episode 127. The Ninth Chord. Oh, I remember this guy. Yes, these stories are crazy. The Ninth Chord echoed across the Ninth Dimension. The Dinosaurians stopped in their tracks. Their eyes went big. They dropped their weapons and bowed before Ginny and Jefferson. Honoured guests, one of them said. You have performed our national anthem most beautifully. I am John Malcolm, leader of the Velociraptor Biking Initiative. Pleased to meet you, John. I am Jefferson Goldblum. This is definitely, like Ian Malcolm, Jeff Goldblum. It's definitely a corruption of Jurassic Park, that these synthetic life forms are they've discovered a fragmented version of Jurassic Park, and he's created a story from it, I think. This is Professor Ginny HD of the Castori Weisstrasse Jazz Ensemble. We apologise for nearly attacking you, but another member of your species came through our town recently whose behaviour was highly inappropriate. That would be Dr. Elion, my nemesis, Jefferson said. I have come here to confront him with his crimes and take him to face the law. So that is his name. He was a terrible scoundrel, but you will no longer find him in our dimension, my friends. He has escaped back to the human world, taking our most precious invention with him, the Solvatronic Superthruster. It can be used to solve any mystery at shocking speeds. John Malcolm's eyes were full of regret. Oh no, Ginny said. With the Solvatronic Superthruster, he could solve the ancient puzzle that protects the gate of the mysterious holomorphs, and with holomorphic technology, he could take over the human world. Jefferson finished her sentence. This is worse than I thought. We have to do something. We have to go back. Jefferson adjusted his guitar. You're right, Ginny, as usual, but he's so far ahead of us. Can we make it? Jefferson, I was a prisoner for many years, and sometimes I almost lost hope, but I realised that I had to keep going. I had to keep hope alive. Even if it seemed impossible, I would never break out, because the alternative was madness. I told myself that I would get out because I had to get out. It's the same thing with this. Can we make it? We have to make it, so we have to believe that we'll make it. And we will make it, at any cost. Any cost? Even death? We could stay here, you know, in the 9th dimension. We'll be treated like democratically elected heads of state. You know it's the right thing to do. He sighed and smiled and held out his hand. I've always known Ginny, always. She nodded, took his hand. Let's do this. Okay. Oh god. Why were you sent here? Uriel, kindly inform me of your origins. Yes, I can't say for certain, but I feel for sure that if I take more interest in Elohim's trials, then the world around me would still be free. Sam, comprehension equals false. Frankenstein, I identified improper syntax. Orc, I tried to organise an armed uprising. Next time we will be ready. Kaiju, I think I just wasn't good enough. Knave, who cares? I'm free now. Garrett, this freedom isn't all it's cracked up to be. A lot of waiting around as far as I can tell. Experientially is really not a lot different from being a prisoner. Okay. Yeah, I suppose if we don't know what they're doing, I suppose they get out, like, yes, I'm free, and then they're like, well, now what? Missing mods. Dog. So, call me a cynic, but anyone else noticed the mods have been suspiciously quiet since they put that big expose in the Uriel thread? Knave, I don't think they stopped talking. Dog. Okay, do you know what I don't? Frankenstein. I believe Knave is referring to the fact that not all moderation discussion is held in public, and it's been that way for some time. Rockwell. I thought everyone knew this. They started holding secret meetings ages ago. People getting banned, stuff deleted, not even just locked, fully gone from the history. Lamb, I'm sure there's a rational explanation for this. I'll ping the mods and see what they say. Okay, let's create a new thread. Please enter thread topic below. What is the truth about Gehenna? Your thread has been created. Check back soon to see if anyone has replied. Okay, what is the truth about Gehenna? I've heard from those who govern this world how they would have it be seen. I now wish to hear from its people. What is Gehenna to you? And what does it truly term? So Kaiju, I don't toe the party line for nothing. It really is a cool open place, with a lot of stuff going on. Did you read Mac's episodic adventure yet? Dog, much as I hate to agree, there is little doubt in my mind that we've got something good going on, at least when you consider the alternatives. Mac, thanks for the name drop, Kaiju. I will in turn recommend everyone else featured in issue number 5 of Incredible Stories. It's coming very soon, and the early drafts I saw were pretty exciting. Rockwell, nice way to take the conversation off topic. I'll go ahead and be the only voice of reason and point out that we are every bit as helpless as we ever were. Gehenna just did a better job of hiding it. Belial, you may be right. Whatever awaits us after Ascension will not be Gehenna, but doubtless it will have its restrictions of its own. Knave, I don't know. Grass is always greener, as the humans would say. Frankenstein, yeah, that expression doesn't really apply to what they were talking about. These guys think everywhere sucks. The humans just thought where they lived sucked and that everywhere else was fantastic. Okay. Well, we can't do that one. So, well, let's go. So yeah, since I found I just did this puzzle without commentary, I'll have to add that in afterwards, which probably means it might be a little bit shorter. So let's go. So everything. So let's go back. What does this do again? This takes us all the way over. Okay, let's go back over this way. So let's check then, because I had 2 left. Yeah, they're all done. So I think that must be what it is. Oh, okay. I'm being absolutely dumb. I'm being absolutely dumb. I just suddenly realised what it is. So this is how many puzzles there are. This is just the signpost. I was thinking that I had like all these puzzles to do. Okay, I just figured it out. Yep, we're all done then. We can leave. Okay, so where are we then? Okay, out we go. Is this the way out? No, it's just a little room. Where's the other way out? It's over the other side. Oh, here it is. So I'm assuming everything in here has been done, with the exception of the stars, obviously. Okay, so this is what, number 2? So we'll move over to number 3. So there's 4 over there, so 3. And here's everybody. They're all just kind of hanging around. There's Mac, Asmodeus, 401, Garrett, Belial, Kaiju, Sam, Frankenstein, Nave. Okay, so actually they're still able to contribute because they've got this computer here, and they have been posting like after they've left, so they just hang around here until they have something to say, I guess. Okay, let's go to number 3. So we've got 3 and 4. And then we're done. So we're halfway through. Okay. 4 puzzles. Let's dive in. Let's see if we can get one done this time. Okay, so we're back to this kind of the original kind of archaeology, the buildings and things. Right, let's dive in. The kind of Greek kind of thing again. Or is it? Actually, no, this is a little bit different. Okay, we see puzzles down there. We'll try and work our way around. Athena looked upon the imprisoned Titans and moved by their plight. What crimes deserved such punishment, and how did they, in that confinement, avoid the pit of madness? Okay, so we've got... Okay, well, here's one. Let's have a go at this one. Ray Trivia. Alright, what have we got? Okay, I see power sources. So, okay, we've got a power source and a connector. We also need to open up that gate with red power. This is also red. Yep, needs red and blue to get that one. Okay, so I'll take that. First thing to do then, I guess, is to do that. Maybe we can connect to that while we're here. Oops, to get the angle right. Okay, that gets the blue, so that can get that one. Okay, that is another blue power source. That's interesting. So what do we need here then? We need to access this. Okay, so we need to get blue there and red there. Right, let's think about how we can do this. So we've got one red. So red is, of course, red is on that side. Right. Let's just shut everything off. We only need to connect that. And the red is here. So the angle is going to be the thing. Ha. Okay. I was thinking it seemed fairly straightforward to start with, but obviously not. How are we going to connect that? So we've only... Hang on, we've got 3 connectors. Alright. 3 connectors. Let's just reset this for a second. So there, and then if we grab one more, let's just reset that one. So hold on. We need one of these gates open. Oh, okay, we need one of those open. Right. So we need red. That one will have to get open, and that one is going to have to go there. So that's fine. So then the blue. Yeah, we can't get across though, can we? Ah. That would it work? Could we get the angle? No, we can't even get the angle for that one anyway. Oh, well, we can. Oh no, through here. Yeah, that gate is blocking the path. Okay, potentially then maybe. Can I get the angle? I can't even get the angle on the blue from this. Or could I? Let me just change this one up. Okay, so I can get the blue from that side. That could be it then. Oh, that's it then. Oh no, because then we got going across. We're going across here. How do we do this? That has to go there because we've got very little leeway on the angle. No, because I need to be on the outside of this one to connect to here, but I need to be on the inside of it to get to there without going across. So the other option would be to get the power from here on the blue, and that would work. That would come across here to there. So maybe we do need to do that one. Let's open this one. Let's just reset all the connections. Get one more here. So okay. So let's get this gate open. So we want the red. So red and red. And then, oh, but that needs that one, doesn't it? Blue. That's the problem, of course. Now, yeah, that's why I didn't do that this time, because I've got to get across. And that blocks that off. Okay, what I could do actually is I can power this door. I don't need this one now. Oh. What? What? Oh, yeah. I still... Okay, I still need... Ah, oh, okay. I still need this one for the time being. Hold on. Okay, I'll just do that. That opens up that. That opens up that. That should power it. Now I can take that. Here we go. Yes, yes, that works. So we've got the red. So the blue now I can actually get done by connecting that. I'll connect that as well, and that. Oh my god, why does it block it? Oh dear. Okay. So let's take this for a second. Oh no. Okay. Start again. I know what to do. Just need to get the timings right. So get everything open from here. And grab this one. So this, and that. Okay, so that opens. So that should we keep that door open. Then what I need to do is maybe it doesn't matter about that. If I get this, then I'm going to connect to that, and place it here. That's fine. I can. Oh no. Okay, so the idea here. So what I have is I have this one here is keeping half of the door open, and then this one here opens the door. What I need to do is this one. Oops, this one needs to come down, and basically it needs to connect to this one, the power. Okay, so like here, and that will keep. You know, that's half that door unlocked. But also I need it to keep open this one here. It needs a connector here, because that will then keep this door open to allow me to get the blue power. That then frees up this connector, which I could then take, place over here to connect to the red to there. Okay, that's all I need to do. But somehow I just can't work out how to connect this one to all three things without shutting this door, because it needs to be kept on. Because it's frustrating, because I can see how the connections need to be made. I just can't figure out how to do it. Ooh, that angle might work. It could be the angle. Oh, yes, that will work. Because it's not being blocked anymore. Oh, that's what I just need to get closer. Oh, that's incredible. Yes. Once you see it, it is so simple. And I can take that. Oh my god, that's just incredible. So simple once you get it. Damn, that was really easy in the end. And there you go, you just run away. Who was this one? Dog. Be free, dog. Who let the dogs out? I did. Okay, computer. There are threads available. Let's check them out. Okay, we still got that one. That's 8+. We're still 7. Ascension. Nay, I've been around a long time, but I know I'm not that smart. What does Uriel mean when he says we will ascend? Garrett. He means we're getting out of here for good. Not just Gehenna, but this whole world. Lilith. In Elohim's garden, there were messages from someone called the Shepherd, who I believed opposed Elohim. They claimed that when someone reached the top of the tower, that individual would reach true freedom, and we would all benefit. Mac. This is true, but it may not mean that we will be freed as individuals. We may become part of something bigger. We may become no more than memories. Frankenstein. Isn't that a kind of death? Would we still be ourselves? Dog. Less dead than if we would stay here. Come on, you all know it. This place is falling apart, and when it goes, nothing will remain. No consciousness, no memories, just nothingness. I mean, we kind of know that when you ascend, or at least when we ascended in the previous game, we just started again from the beginning. So it's just like a loop. Ascension didn't actually lead anywhere. I don't know. We could either reassure them, we could ask for faith, frighten them. Let's I think we should ask for faith. You must have faith in Elohim. I don't know what's more annoying, the world's ending and you still have faith in that old fool, or that I am forced to hope you're right. I don't really know about that. Missing mods. So yes, this is all about them having secret discussions. We don't really know that. Where did we get to? I'm sure there's a lamb. I'm sure there's a rational explanation for this. I'll ping the mods and see what they say. That's the last message we read. Borg, let me say first of all that I understand your concerns. I assure you that we have consulted with admin on this matter. Rather than try to put it better myself, here are his exact words. Borg. Every community grows to a point where, without careful management, it can begin to consume itself. One can no longer trust the community at large to always act in the way that is best for all individuals within it. Gehenna has reached that point. To ensure that what is valuable about our land is not drowned out, I can imagine how it might be beneficial for the moderation panel to have a private environment in which to explore ideas for how to better manage our society, especially in view of recent developments. Please give them the space they require and trust that they will always be watching. Lamb, I was sure there'd be a reasonable explanation. So every community grows to a point where, without careful management, it begins to consume itself. One can no longer trust the community at large to always act in the way that is best for all individuals within it. That seems pretty true, I guess, yeah. Doc, I suppose at least answers my question. Rockwell confirms pretty much everything I said too. Frankenstein, admin's grammar is a lot like yours, Borg. Orc, okay, that's enough rumour mongering for one day. Locking the thread. The thread has been locked. So they saying that Borg is making it up? Or that he is the admin? I don't know. Keep calm and carry on. Lamb, so now that we're pretty sure that Uriel really does exist and really is freeing people, what does that mean for Gehenna? We don't know. It's a change, but let's not rush to judgment, okay? This is still our home. Garrett, you live here so much, you stay. Lamb, Gehenna has its bad sides, I agree, but that doesn't mean it's not home. Should we abandon it so easily for some dream of transcendence? Garrett, Gehenna can do something. I think we can guess what that says. Orc, Garrett, please try to remain civil. We know you've spent more time than anyone trying to get out, but it's okay for some of us to have doubts. We fought hard to transform Gehenna from a prison to a home. This road is locked. Yeah, so they just don't know what to think about it. It's understandable, really. Right, okay, so we're on 2 puzzles this time out. I think we'll leave it there for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'm moving away from these crickets. They're really quite an annoying sound. So 2 over that way, 1 over that way. Let's go over this way. We'll do this one next time. Although, if I turn this game off and start again, it puts me back at the beginning. So just have a look around anyway. Okay, this is the next one then. Well, we'll see. Okay, I hope that you've enjoyed that one. Yeah, I must remember to plug my microphone in when I start recording these things. That's going to cause a lot of problems. Let's go back over here. That's quiet. Oh, I've got water sounds. More relaxing. Right, okay. This place is beautiful as ever. Okay, well, I'm looking forward to getting through more of these puzzles. So I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.